What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Today's Wednesday. Those of you that are subscribers to the Dub S channel, my other channel, DUBESS, you know it's Willy Wonka Wednesday, which is a Wes Watson reaction. Let's have fun with Wes video. But today is going to be Wes Watson. Who is the man behind the myth, the man behind the stories? People think that I dislike Wes. I'm not that emotionally involved in that man or anyone else that I've met through YouTube, right? You know, the thing with Wes Watson is this. Wes Watson creates lies where the truth would suffice. The truth would be well enough, good enough. And you can go from there and you can build trust. And people could say, yeah, that ought to be telling the truth, though. Instead, you have a man that was sentenced to less than 10 years, not even 8. Or maybe was sentenced to 8 years. I don't remember exactly the number, but swears he did 10. And then he adds all this salsa on everything. And it you know, for most people, it's like if you're gonna lie about the little things, then you'll lie about anything, and it's basically fuck whatever you got to say. I don't have the time to decipher what's real and what's not. So I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes. I'm gonna say allegedly a lot because we know he wants to sue people. He doesn't want the truth out there. So we're gonna allegedly talk about who Wes was and how he got where he got. Okay. So we've all heard the stories how Wes had the Escalade in high school, and he started out moving, making hundreds, and then next thing you know, he was moving packs and pounds and making 80 racks every 10 days, and then he bought the white Rover, and we know about all the stories, right? So let's get to it. What is real, allegedly, and what is fake, allegedly? Wes Watson allegedly really was moving a lot of weight. He was middlemaning a lot of stuff. See, he had a childhood friend, a Southsider, childhood friend, a Mexican dude that plugged him in. And it was through that childhood friend that Wes was able to get those cars. He was that flashy dude. He was making things move. Thanks to that childhood friend, he was able to live a life of luxury at a young age. He was able to move a lot of stuff. And like I said, he was middlemaning. He was getting fronted stuff and fronting stuff and then just getting his money and paying off and just keeping he was doing his thing. He was middlemaning. Well, in the process of middlemaning and living this fast life and, making all this money, allegedly Wes started dabbling in product, and it wasn't weed. He started dabbling in something else, allegedly. Excuse me. And next thing you know, that white Range Rover that he had that was on gold Dayton's, it was, had a nice loud sound system. He was booming. So next thing you know, he's allegedly caught up in an addiction, right? And so the sounds disappear. That white Range Rover with the gold Dayton's now has a stock radio in it. And Wes is looking a little different. It's obvious to people, allegedly, it's obvious to people around him, especially that childhood friend, that Wes is not doing as good as he was. Next thing you know, the gold Daytons are gone. He don't have the gold ones anymore. And, but his childhood friend knows the dude was a hustler. Wes Watson, allegedly, Wes Watson has always had the hustle in him. He can make things happen. So Wes goes to his childhood friend to get fronted some more stuff. And, his childhood friend sees, like, this Vato's not really on his game anymore. Something ain't right. So he fronts him a little something, right? Right after that, Wes gets busted. Now, the homie is like, I'll chalk it up. He got busted. He went and did his time. He didn't say the homie's name. He didn't give him up. He didn't give nobody up. He kept his mouth shut. He went and did, he's going to go serve his time. The childhood friend was deported. He's in Mexico. Can't come back. And, so they go their separate ways. They live their separate lives. And next thing you know, Wes Watson gets out. He's on YouTube. His childhood friend sees he's got a channel. He's like, órale. He's doing his thing. But he sees, Wes in his little jumpsuit, a little sweatsuit and beanie back here and, at the park and, doesn't have a shirt on. And he's like, hey, he's going legit and he's trying to do his thing. He owes the dude some money, of course, for what was fronted. But he's like, I'm not going to bother the dude for that. I'm not going to ask him for that. He's barely getting on his feet. He's probably never going to get in the game. Hopefully he's smart enough to stay out the game, get a legit job, this and this and that. Then Wes Watson is rolling around in Lambos and Bentleys. Wes Watson's hustling again, but he found a new hustle, allegedly. So the homie's like, well, hold up. I'm out here in Mexico. This dude's bragging about how he's making millions every month. Shit, he owes me a little bit under $40,000. That's nothing. That's a small thing to a giant. So he reaches out to Wes. And allegedly, Wes Watson has the conversation with him. Yeah, hey, what's up, bro? This and this. And then blocks him. So allegedly, Wes Watson allegedly was put in the game by a childhood friend. A friend that knows his mom and dad, his wife, who helped this dude get into a luxurious lifestyle that he sought out. He sought the friend out. He sought the lifestyle out, allegedly. And was successful until allegedly he developed a habit. And because of that habit, he winds up getting incarcerated. While he's incarcerated, he comes up with this ploy. He comes up with a new legitimate hustle. And he gets out and he employs this new hustle. He employs this caricature that he created. Super convict. Super convict Wes Watson, the shot caller of shot callers, allegedly. So allegedly, he went from pushing product, illegal product, to pushing some bullshit, allegedly. Now, Wes Watson has helped a lot of people, but there are a lot of people who feel they haven't gotten their money's worth. I don't know. I just see someone who, from the outside looking in, is very successful. He's a successful businessman. But when you read the comments of those who are unhappy with the program and feel that they paid a whole lot for a whole little, I can't help but to go back to the childhood friend. We know that according to Wes Watson's own videos, he doesn't have a relationship with anybody from his past. He never talks about having a dinner with his mom and dad. He doesn't talk about having bought them something nice, a home, their own Bentley to share. He doesn't talk about his grandmother anymore, the one who he paid her credit card debts or something. We never see him smile. We never see him with people that he's known from his childhood. Instead, it's all about this new business, this new hustle, this new way of living and new way of making money. So that's allegedly the story of Wes Watson. It's a story of a man with a lot of hustle, but not a lot of loyalty, allegedly. When you're successful in your arena, when you're successful in your field, it can get ugly. People shooting at you, people trying to tear you down. I don't try to tear Wes down. I just try to point out the inaccuracies. And in this one, I'm just giving you a backstory. Is he a villain? Is he a hero? He's both to two separate types of people. I find it interesting, and I wish that Wes would have never added salsa to his tacos when it came to prison. And I wish Wes would have never added salsa to his tacos when it came to the illicit activities he had once been involved in. He's no longer involved in. Because had he kept it real about his prison term and had he kept it real about his street activities, that's a powerful story. But again, we go back to, if you will lie to me about nothing, you lie to me about everything. That's the way I live. Once I catch you in a lie, I don't care. Whatever you have to say becomes comedy from that point on. I'll tolerate it if it's advantageous for me. I'll be your huckleberry. But I'll keep you at a distance. Legs length, not even arm's length. That's my video for today, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's a glimpse into Wes Watson. It's still a pretty good story, man. From a great kid, a great lifestyle, into getting involved in the underworld and the dangerousness of all that, and falling and having to do some time to get out and to live in places he lives and drive the cars he drives. That right there is a great thing when you're just looking at material things, when you're just looking at the surface level of a story. But I see an individual who never smiles, never laughs. If he laughs, it's at someone's failures. If you listen to his videos, he only laughs at someone's failures. He never laughs because it's a funny story. And he's always alone. Big home, all alone. Driving around, all alone. Hopefully that man, with all his materialistic things, will find some type of happiness. That's really the lesson for everybody behind this story. You see somebody who had stuff and then allegedly fell into addiction and lost it all. Was in prison and lost it all. Now he has everything again, but it seems as though he can't find that happiness. It's not going to be found in material things, people. It's going to be found in within. I'll go ahead and bring this one to a close. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. Everybody please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.